honest, struggling to get in. I think it was Stuart and his dodgy codes and all sorts.
Yeah, I know. Behind the times with technology, I think. But
that's for sure.
hey, though, it's good to see you.
Always. What is it? Show me your shirt. What is it?
Joe Exotic. Have you seen it? Tell me you've seen it.
I love that. I have actually seen it. I haven't seen. There's been a new episode, isn't there?
Yeah, there's like it's all right. It's basically like an interview with some of the people featured, but there's no Carol Baskin and there's obviously no Joe Exotic, so it's a bit like
my point, really, is there?
I know. What do you reckon? Do you reckon Carol Baskin killed her husband or what?
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
I agree.
Definitely. Only in America, and fed it to the lions.
Fed it to the tigers, apparently.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant.
Savage.
So, how you been in quarantine?
Do you know what? I've been all right. I think the only time that it really hit me, because obviously I'm not near any of my family, they're in Devon, was my birthday at the end of March.
Yeah.
And Easter. So every Easter I have like this massive family party that there's about 35 of us. And obviously it didn't happen. So we did a Zoom thing. Have you been doing that?
Yes, yeah. It was my friend's birthday the other day and we all did it. We done like a quiz, which was quite fun.
Yeah. So I've been fine. Obviously I'm missing the gym like everyone is. Like, I'm trying workouts here and there, but
do you have like much like equipment or?
So I've got a mat.
Yeah, that's always handy.
Yeah, and I've got 2 4-kilogram dumbbells.
Yeah.
And an exercise ball. Ollie actually does have a watt bike and a rower machine, but I don't really use them anyway. So I think I'm not like naturally inclined to get on them. I just want some.
You want to lift heavy.
Yeah.
So this cardio stuff.
Yeah, but I think I haven't really.
Update your gym.
Yeah, I haven't really trained much this week, but I'm doing like 1 week on, 1 week off at the moment. I've just got no motivation.
Yeah, you get that, but you're working full time as well, aren't you?
Yeah, exactly.
That's
so how about you? You've got a treadmill, haven't you?
Yes, well, it broke.
Oh, yeah.
It broke. So my dad fixed it. Okay, so my dad broke it when he was running on it, my machine. And then he fixed it. And then he used it again today. And it's broken again. So basically we need a new treadmill. But I've been like road running and that, which is awful. I don't know how anyone can do that.
Yeah, I can't even run on the roads around here. We're like in the middle of the sticks, so.
Oh no.
I've been trying to bike ride, which Stuart will love.
Yeah.
Because
that hurts my bum.
Yeah, but you need to get the padded shorts. It makes you feel like you've got a nappy on. Trust me, they do wonders. But yeah, I'm not really a massive cyclist, but I mentioned to Stuart a couple of weeks ago that I really fancied doing a triathlon. So,
oh my God.
Yeah, so he was like, oh, you need to get on it. And he's even put it in the comments here, tanking training. He's a supporter of it, but it's difficult because not only is you like got to get used to cycling on roads, but like cars beat you and they come round like quick round the corner, and it's like
especially if you're in the country and stuff.
Yeah.
So what's a triathlon? It's like cycling, running, and swimming. Oh, see, that's what I couldn't do. I'd probably drown. Isn't that the first part as well?
Yes, the swim's first. So
I'm not make it past that.
I got a bike for my birthday, so I'm on the right track to doing it. I just need to put the work in, but
you should. Do you know when the date? All this is over and that the dates come out. Just like look at the dates and just book yourself in for it. Be like, yep, I'm doing that one. Well, I'm just gonna killed her husband, whacked him.
Yes. We were just saying that she definitely did kill him.
Definitely did kill him.
Gosh,
just do 5,000 lunges. It's not too bad. Definitely not.
Gosh, you're mad. You're actually mad.
You've already done it. We can't beat that. Well, I definitely couldn't.
No, I don't even want to try. I think my knees would just buckle. Honestly.
5,000 though. That is, when you think about that, that is so much.
It's ridiculous.
I know. I'd struggle to do like 100, 500 even.
I know, jelly legs.
I know. Right. What do you both work for? Do you want to go first?
You go first.
I sell cars, so I can't actually work from home at all, unless I like just sell random cars off the street. But no, we close down quite late as well. So yeah, it's a bit rubbish, but it is what it is. So yeah, and what do you do?
I work for a bank, so I actually work from home, which is fine. But it's quite like I work from home. Like before the lockdown stuff, I was working from home like 2-3 days a week anyway. But I'm used to going into London half the week.
Yeah.
For me, it wasn't like a massive shock, but it's just the same thing day in, day out. And
Yeah.
I think that all the days just merge into one when you work from home. I think like I'm really grateful I'm still working, but it is so weird. But yeah.
Yeah. Do you still have to like do certain hours?
So my hours are 9 to 5, but when this coronavirus stuff first kicked off, I was doing like 7 a.m. till 10 o'clock at night. Just because like where we're a bank and there's people that can't like pay their mortgages or their loans, like it's my job to tell other people what to say to customers. So
You've been super busy.
Carnage, but it's calmed down a bit more now, which is good.
Yeah. But yeah. At least you've got that to like sort of concentrate on. Do you like get ready in your work stuff before?
Jade, I'll let you into a secret. I don't brush my teeth most days. I forget. I actually forget.
Oh my god, straight into work.
Forget. But I'm usually sat in my pajamas. Luckily, I don't have to do many calls on Zoom and Skype and stuff. But you know, I'm usually in pajamas.
Yeah. Like me too. I'm terrible. Do you know, it's like one of the rare days that I actually have worn makeup. It was only because of this.
Yeah, I haven't been wearing makeup at all. This is the only thing I think us girls are going to benefit from. You know, girls that have hair extensions, a break from that.
Oh my god, look. Oh, I don't know. I've like taken all my hair out.
Oh, did you take them out yourself?
Yeah, I took them out myself. Well, I had a bit of an argument with Beauty Wax, but yeah, I got all the proper stuff to take them out.
Oh, well, I've got about 3 eyelashes left.
Yeah.
Eyelash extensions, they're just like slowly falling out. Like I'll see you on the floor or on the pillow and stuff, but they
last forever though. Like even not if you don't have any eyelashes on, like I don't at the moment, but I keep on finding eyelashes.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's for sure. No nails, no nothing.
Oh, I know. I've managed to get like my shellac off my fingers, but my toenails, I don't know what I'm going to do then.
Pure acetone, like on cotton wool, and then wrap tin foil around it.
Doesn't it
and
take
then file it? Yeah, but you file it. Make sure you file it off. That works.
Yeah, I'll have to try and find the time to do that because obviously I'm just double busy at the minute.
Yeah, bless you. Yeah, that's the thing. Like I've got all this time. I'm really bored, and you're really busy. So I'm quite jealous, but you're probably jealous of me not doing anything.
I've just noticed this comment from Robin.
I was just reading that. Have you heard about the Zoom bombers who came out butt naked?
I don't know if that's a hint that she's about to hack this live and do that.
I want to see that.
I'd love to
get our ratings up.
Get those numbers up.
Come on. Actually, I have heard, if it's this, it's about like I heard it on the radio, and basically people that are at work, like doing work meetings, and there was this story on the radio the other day, and her husband come in from work, and she was in the front room, and she shouted to say that she was on a work call. He thought she meant like just a telephone call, but she was on a Zoom call. Because he's a builder, he took all of his clothes off and like walked in like the front room.
Oh my god!
On the middle of their call.
How does that even happen?
Like, well, because he's a builder, because he was all dirty, he just thought I'll just take it all off and shove it in like the washing machine. He was like joined her like work live naked.
Love that.
I know this is my husband and his schlong.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh god.
Look at these questions that have been sent in. First one is from Anchor. What do we do to stay positive? Are we working out, walking, or are we embracing it?
Well, actually, the first thing that I do every morning at the moment is take the dog out. As soon as I wake up, I try and get it before 10, which most of the time it is. And just take the dog out for like an hour walk. And that just sort of gets me ready for the day. But I am struggling to find things to do. I'm not going to lie. Like,
you need a new hobby.
I know I do. Like,
Learn to knit.
I like made pom-poms before, so I'm gonna have to start making pom-poms. I feel that's a wintry thing.
Yeah.
But maybe learn French or something. I do have a lot of
French
French
would be
books
good.
there. Yeah, I need something else to do. What about you?
Well, obviously I'm working in the day, but I am trying to fit in like HIIT workouts. So what I'm finding is giving me motivation, because obviously it's quite easy to just sit here, log on at like 8 o'clock, like forget to eat sometimes, and then before I know it, it's 4:30, and then by then I don't want to do anything. So I'm trying to make time at lunch times to FaceTime a friend and do like a workout together.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So we'll take in turns to kind of like plan a session for about 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And burn 500 calories.
So like breaks the day up a bit. It feels like you're doing something more than just sitting in a room.
And I tell you what, this is the bane of my life.
Apple Watch.
Because I'm connected. Have you got one?
Yeah. I've got one.
Yeah, I'm connected to 3 or 4 of my friends, and when I'm just sat doing nothing, it's, oh, Hayley's completed a workout.
Just completed a workout. I love that.
Yeah. Great. Well, I'm really pleased for you.
See, that's like when I get a little bit competitive, and I'm like, so my friend, she's actually like a long distance runner, and she keeps on like finishing these 5Ks and that, which I've just started doing. She's doing it in like literally about 15 minutes less than me. And I'm like, right, I need to go out and beat her now.
It does motivate you though, like having like challenging someone is quite good.
Yeah, no, it is good, but I know what you mean. If you're sitting there, you're like, yeah, great.
Yeah.
I really want to know that you're doing that one, stuck in like an office.
Yeah, I set myself a target last week to close all the rings every day. So I had a perfect week.
Yeah.
And it's actually quite hard, because
especially when you do an office job, like when you're doing a desk job. I find that when I'm actually at work, some days I'll just be at my desk all day, just making calls and stuff. And I don't even like walk like 500 steps.
Yeah. Jade, who knew?
Wow, I can't help it. It's my blood. It's like.
I was going to say, did you know that cleaning actually burns a lot of calories? I did the hoovering earlier.
Yeah.
It's like 100 odd calories.
But how satisfying is hoovering?
And I've started practicing making those, those really satisfying lines in the carpet.
Oh, I did see on your thing the other day.
Practicing perfect. That's as exciting as my life is at the minute.
You both sound like you're from Essex. Somebody just said, Chloe. Well, you actually live in Essex, but you're not from.
I do. I'm actually from Devon, so believe it or not, I used to sound like a farmer.
Is it since you moved to London?
Yeah, so I moved when I was 18.
On your own?
Yeah, well, I moved with an ex-boyfriend, actually.
Oh, yeah.
And then from there, I moved to Kent.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, and then from there, I moved to central London for a few years, and then I just ended up in Essex. So I've got this weird twang to my accent now. So yes, a lot of people think I'm from Essex.
Yeah, people say that to me as well, but like I'm from like Gravesend, Dartford, which is 10 minutes from Essex. That's probably why. But yeah, I can't believe you like just like moved on with your partner up to away from all your family.
There's nothing to do in Plymouth, where I'm from.
I've never been there, but it looks, every time you go, it looks so beautiful.
Yeah, I do love it. Like all my family is still down there, and I think after 4 or 5 days of being there, I'm like, right, time to go.
Yeah, get me back to the city.
Yeah, but
and thank you about my wallpaper. I'm not gonna lie to you, this cost me £100 a roll. Well, I say me, my dad.
Where's it from? Do we need to get you a commission link?
Yeah, we totally should. I think it's one of those wallpaper sites, but it was this, basically I'd seen it on Pinterest about 2 years before I decorated my room, and I knew that I wanted this wallpaper. But like we ordered one wallpaper and it wasn't the right one, but it was the same designer. So I've actually got a roll if you want it.
There you
Send
go.
it out to you. 150 though.
Side
Gotta
hustle.
make, yeah, interest.
Another question that came in was, I think this one was for me. Where did you get the big pink skirt from?
Oh yeah.
Model round, international round. So I was going to actually start a discussion about this because obviously you've made your own amazing outfit. So I'll come on to that in a minute. But basically, my pink outfit was made by Tiger Lily.
That was gorgeous.
Tiger Lily?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I sent them a picture of a Victoria's Secrets model from a show years and years ago that was kind of made, I think it was actually feathers, but we remade it of like knitting and stuff. Like that's still the ombre effect.
It looked awesome.
And I'll let you into a secret. I probably shouldn't admit this, but I didn't even practice my eye walk until the morning of the show because I lived in a small flat and this thing was absolutely massive.
Huge.
And it didn't come till like 2 weeks before the show, and I got it out of the box when it arrived, and I thought, I can't even practice in this.
That'll have to wait. Oh, I got charged to it.
So I remember being in my hotel room in the morning, like getting this thing out, thinking, how am I going to get this to the venue? Even though I was just staying opposite the venue in the hotel.
Yeah.
But I took it out and I instantly regretted it because I thought, I've got to stuff that back into the box and still keep it a secret from everyone else without getting
of course.
the whole massive thing out. And I just stood in my hotel room in the mirror like, okay, so
how am I going to do this?
Like this. And then you can see from my video on stage that when I kind of give it a shimmy, I pull it off.
You rip it, don't you?
So
it's your face. You actually looked like, I thought it was all planned because you're like, oh.
Yeah, but I think that's what's great about that round is because you can just go out and have fun, and that's exactly what I did. I just thought, do you know what? I'm going to just go with whatever my brain tells me to, and I actually really enjoyed it. But yeah, I actually had it made. But your outfits, you make them.
Yes, I make my own. Do you know what? I am actually making something in a minute.
What for?
I can't show you. I've been rhinestoning. It's actually just behind the computer. But yeah, I'll show you something.
Ooh.
But yeah, like I've been rhinestoning. I am actually making something at the moment just to keep myself busy. I got like inspiration ages ago, and I was like, oh, that's what my next like sort of theme wear to be. And
there you go. That's busy.
By the way, like I don't even know how I like make them when I'm like working full time. But like you, I never really practice until like the morning because I've never normally like finished making it until then. Yeah. I did not know that you made your own outfits. Yes, made all of them. So
I loved your most recent one with all the like spikes and stuff coming out. That was wicked.
That was a Victoria's Secrets inspired one actually. So no, yeah, it takes a lot of time and it's so stressful. The amount of times that I break it before, ridiculous.
Yeah, well, backstage people kept standing on the skirt thing, and I was just like,
yeah, it's the worst thing is when you're queuing up in that tiny little hallway, isn't it? And you've got like these like big wings and big skirts going around. We're all like shuffling around like penguins.
I know the bit when you get to the front of the stage when you're kind of having your pose off was the worst thing because obviously I've got this massive thing. The same with the girls with wings. It's just you're trying to get to the front, and it's kind of hit or miss whether you're gonna be seen or not.
It's like even when you're wearing your dresses, people always tread on your dress, or you tread on your own. No, the long dresses.
Yeah, I've just seen Josh's comment. Oh, it's disappeared now. Would you rather only ever be able to whisper or only ever be able to shout? Well, I would say shout. It needs to be heard, honey. I'd
say whisper, actually. I think I'm quite quiet anyway, because people are always like, what? Eh? Yeah. Can I scroll up or not of these comments? There was one about the gym that I can't. Somebody said, I don't know if I can scroll up. Hang on. Aha, I can scroll up. Jade, is there a good gym in Gravesend you can recommend? I come home to Longfield to visit. I go to Snap Fitness, which is right opposite where I work. So that's one of the main reasons. But I really like it as well. Like, it's not like a completely commercial gym. It's still got a bit of a vibe, but it's not a full meathead gym. So it's a bit of the mixture of commercial and meathead. But it's 24/7. So I like it. But then you've got Bulks, which is like a proper bodybuilding gym. Depends on what kind of vibe that you want, but I kind of don't like it too meatheady. Does that make sense? I'm like talking, I'm like, do I even make sense? Because I find
What's the most ridiculous time you've been if it's a 24-hour gym?
Oh, like on prep, easily like 3 o'clock in the morning. But when I used to work in London, but I used to work in retail, so I used to finish around about 11:30. Then I'd travel back, and then I'd like get to the gym, and it would be about 12:30, and then I'd like train till like 3.
I can't that late. I'm a
Yeah.
person. Get it done, get it out the way, bosh.
See, I cannot train in the mornings. I'm an afternoon or late night. I
never used to be. I think, I don't know what changed. I think it actually changed when I started competing, because I was always like, who gets up to go to the gym in the morning? And then it was like, okay, so I've got a full-time job. How am I going to fit this in?
How are you going to fit in? See, that's why I like it, like doing it late in the evenings to lift weights. But I think, because literally when I have to do fasted cardio, I'll do it in my pajamas. Like, I will literally wake up, put my trainers on, go to my shed and do my cardio. Like, that's how much. Yeah, I don't care. I'll literally be wearing onesies and all sorts.
I remember.
Oh no, I can't do it. But I'm not even awake. I'm just like, right, just get on the treadmill. It'll be fine. Chloe said, will we both be competing again?
Wow, that's a great question. For me, I'm not really sure at the minute. I think for me, competing was a really good focus when I didn't really have anything else going on. I find it amazing for kind of, what am I trying to say? Like, something to kind of work towards when you haven't really got to think about anything else. And I think as my life's changed over the last 2 or 3 years, it's not been kind of a massive priority. And I think there's no way I'm going to do anything unless I'm 100% focused. And, you know, at the minute, I haven't got any immediate plans to compete again. I'm even thinking maybe I'll come back, you know, make a comeback in the over 45s category.
I love that.
In 20 years' time, you never know. But I never say never. I think, especially during lockdown, I've reflected loads on competing, and I miss obviously all the friends that we've met through it. And it's kind of made me realise, I do really miss the gym meetups and the kind of buzz you get. So not very helpful, but I'm actually really not sure at the minute.
No,
how about you?
Makes sense. Like, it is such a commitment to compete. Like, people that do, like children and that, I really don't know how. But like, I know exactly what you mean. Like, it's your life at the end of the day. When you're like training for a competition, like, it literally takes over everything. Your like social life, even like, you know, when I'm working full time and that, like, I have to literally structure my day so I can eat, which is obviously like not normal. I 100% will be competing again. When, I don't know, I have no idea, no competitions in mind at all. Like, I think it's going to take a year, like, for everything to go back to normal anyway. So I won't be competing this year, but I have no idea. I don't know if it's going to be in 2 years' time. I don't know. I really don't know.
It's all a bit up in the air for everyone, isn't it? Because I know a few people who compete this year that have kind of got prepped for it and obviously can't because of coronavirus. So I think that would be even worse, like prepping and then
not being able to.
You're in that mindset ready to go, and then you can't because of, for whatever reason.
Honestly, I feel so sorry for the people that, like, you know, couldn't compete when they wanted to. Like I'd be absolutely heartbroken because I know how much like you dedicate towards doing it, really. So yeah, that sucks. Gemma is. Do you both want to marry and have children? Oh yes, I asked the question that people nowadays are afraid to ask.
Go on, Jade.
Yeah, I think I do. Yeah, I think I do. I think when I meet the right person and that. But at the moment, I'm quite happy. Like, I think you do get a lot of pressure being my age. And like people are like, come on now, Jade. Like people are always wanting to marry me off with like people and stuff. But my mum and dad will be happy to get rid of me, but I'm quite comfortable.
I'm sure they wouldn't.
No, it's a nice house. No, they tell me every day.
That's savage.
What about yourself?
Yeah, definitely. I think you've got to kind of be ready for that, but I would never rule it out. It's definitely something I want to do. But it's a good question, Gemma. I love that.
I think it's a good question. But but I think I don't know, I do get like you're a bit younger than me, aren't you?
I've just turned 28, yeah.
Yeah, so you're younger than me. But like don't you get sometimes I'm like, oh babies, I'm like, why am I thinking that? I get broody and I scare myself. I'm like, no.
I know, but I am thankful that I don't have kids during lockdown.
Oh, yeah.
The amount of work calls I'm on and I can just hear, scraps in the background between kids and...
You have got a kid in the background.
I've got a kid to look after. A kid that
is very true. Well, none on the way soon then. I hope not. I don't know.
Are you on TikTok, Jade?
Yes, I am.
I'm not.
I haven't seen you on TikTok, but I've seen your boyfriends.
Yeah,
I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it.
But,
can I ask you a question? What's made you trust him? Like, what did he say to you? Like, yeah, babe, let me just hang you over a like swimming pool like, by your head. Like,
right, so there's a story behind this.
I was gonna say that. I was like, no.
If people watching this haven't seen the video, but basically we took it from Jason Derulo, who's got amazing ideas, and it's basically him lifting his girlfriend to the floor and it's real core strength. It's actually really hard. So we practiced it on the grass for ages, and we got really low, and we're like, right, let's do it over the pool now. So I'm being lowered, and the whole prank thing started because I scared him just randomly. I thought it'd be funny. So he then decides to drop me in the pool, and then from then we've just started this prank wars, which I thought was coming to an end. But it seems to have been reignited over the last couple of days.
Oh my god! I was going to say, like, how are you like coping with that, working full time? Like, do you live in fear now as well? Like,
well, sometimes, yeah. He's now got this air horn that he's ordered from online. I don't know if you've seen it in the last video, but
yeah, when you were working,
loud. Yeah, so loud. It's awful. So the amount of DMs I get of, oh, you should do this, you should try this. I think it will die a death at some point, but what else have we got to do?
Yeah, either one of you.
Waking you up in the morning was the best. I think that's something that a lot of people will never be able to unsee. Is him and his pants.
Oh my god!
Beam.
You were telling us about that in the chat, weren't you?
The thing is with TikTok is that I just think if I get it, it'll be another thing I'll be addicted to.
Honestly, like, it is so much more addictive than Instagram. You can like scroll, and I'm like, say, I'm going to do that one, and you scroll again. I'm going to do that one, and then like before you know it, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. Like, and then when you try and do challenges and dances and stuff, it like takes you like a good like while to like learn them, and then you're like sweating, and then you're right, I'm ready to film it now.
There are some great ideas on there though. Like obviously I don't know, but some of the things that I see Ollie looking at is, some people are very creative. Some of them I just think, what on earth are you actually doing?
So funny. Like, it is so funny. Like, I've only got my dog like at the moment, so she tends to like be in all of like the TikToks. She's my only friend.
What else did we get asked? This is a good one from Lauren, one of the twins. What inspired you to compete?
Oh, I always say I got dumped. Like,
Got dumped?
yeah, I got dumped. I was with somebody for 5 years, and I got dumped by text message.
Oh, what about
after 5 years, and I've never seen him ever. Like after it was just after my birthday as well. But yeah, and I think after that, you know, when you think you're going to be with someone and that. And I think after that, I was just so heartbroken. I think back now and I'm like, oh, bless me. Like, I'm completely over it. But I always wanted to, like, compete. And then he always thought it was, like, gross. So I thought, do you know what? Fuck this.
Yeah.
So I did it.
Oh, that's
and
nice.
I got 2 crowns.
I love that.
But, yeah, what about you?
So I saw an article online, I think it was on Daily Mail, like, you know, their female section, where this girl just entered a competition just at bikini level, and she'd never competed before, never like prepped or done any of the stuff beforehand. And I just remember looking at it like, oh, maybe I could do that. And I've done things like I've run a marathon, obviously I've thought about doing a triathlon before, and I saw this and I saw the sparkly bikinis and the, you know, the defined toned figures, and I thought, oh, I'll give that a go. And yeah, that's basically
you are.
And I always remember when I competed for the first time and I won, I messaged the girl who had the story written about her, and I just said, I wanted to let you know that you inspired me to compete. So thanks for sharing your story. And I think it's really important that
I love that.
A lot of people look negatively on this industry and have so many wrong perceptions of it. But, you know, I've got this whole new group of friends, and obviously the memory show day, and like nothing ever beats that feeling, does it? You shit your pants. But then actually when you come off stage, it's like, wow, I want to do it again. And
it's so lovely. It is. But like you say, it's like it's not just like competing. I mean, some people just turn up, compete, and go home. But for most people, it's a whole new sort of like part of your life, really, isn't it? Like, just meet so many people.
Yeah.
Like, so no, but that's really nice that you messaged that girl as well. I love that.
She actually replied as well, which I was shocked about.
Oh. Yeah. Who is on your workout playlists?
Cool. Mine's just a mix of like different. Well, I don't really have like playlists. I just shuffle like songs, and the odd playlist I find on Spotify I'll put on, but I don't have like specific people I listen to get me pumped. Do you?
Yeah.
Go on,
Britney.
Britney.
Oh, I love a bit of Britney. But like, I do mix it up, and I do like, it depends what mood you're in. Sometimes I listen to literally like heavy metal, and sometimes I'll listen to like, what do they call that? Like, you know, like I call it Nine Hill music, like carnival music.
Oh,
is it rocker? Yes.
Yeah.
I love that.
You like a bit of everything then. I'd never put you as a heavy metal girl.
Yeah, but it depends what mood I'm in. Sometimes I'll be like, yeah, I want to listen to sort of like death metal. Somebody, Jude says, how do you do it with working full time? Respect and admiration. Thank you. So how did you compete full time, like working full time?
With great difficulty, actually. It's hard, really hard.
It's not easy.
You've got to commute into London. It's even harder because you've got to factor in training, then getting on a train, and then getting to your office, working a full day, coming home, and then during the cut of my prep, I had to, obviously, as you know, train twice a day and come back after work and get the hours in. So,
did you find that you were actually eating on the trains as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, smelling everyone out.
Yeah, everyone looking at me like, why are you eating that?
Yeah, I was
Out of
there.
everything you could have eaten at this station, McDonald's,
I know. Like
wasabi.
pods and like asparagus.
Yeah, but it's fine. I think going back to what I said earlier, when you want something enough, all of that stuff is just irrelevant. You know,
Yeah,
that mindset of I'm getting up at whatever hour, I'm going to go in and do my session, and I'm going to come home, get changed, get on the train. Because
it's like a routine, isn't it?
yeah, and I think once you're in it, obviously I really missed the social side of it, and I missed alcohol, and going out and stuff. But I was just so focused with competing that I didn't find. Once I was in the routine, it wasn't that difficult, but definitely to begin with, it was just weird for me. Never trained like that before, ever.
Yeah, it's madness. It is madness. And after competition, I normally have like a couple of like down days. Like some people like train straight after competition, but like competition day is so tiring as it is.
Yeah. Josh is like that. Josh can train the next day.
I know he's like, yeah, let's meet up, gym meet up tomorrow, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not.
Maybe not.
Do you feel as competitive for the international model as the other categories?
I don't know. I think competitive in the sense of I want to have the best outfit.
Yes. Yeah.
But on stage, especially where you're trying to battle it out for space because you've got, massive outfits on, not in that sense. So compared to when I'm on stage in bikini round, I'm definitely more competitive in that round because that's what I've worked hard for. That's what I've tried to lean up for and try and look my best. Whereas I think international model round, again, obviously I took it seriously, but for me was very much more about just having a bit more fun. I tried my best to get a really good outfit, and then from then it's just, what happens. So I don't know if you're the same.
Oh no, I'm exactly the same. Like I train for fitness. That's like what I get my physique for. And yeah, like I mean I spend a lot of time doing my outfits, a lot of time. But I think I just do it because I enjoy it really. It's a bit I've worked so hard. Like I want just a little bit more stage time and to enjoy the day. And that is like it is such a fun part. Like there's so many girls that do the categories, and it's like they do all the different sort of categories as well, if you know what I mean. So there's like people from like fitness, figure, everyone does international. So it's just a bit of fun. I enjoy it. But obviously at the end of the day, when you're lined up at the back, you always want to get called out, don't you?
Yeah, definitely. You'll be making your own bikinis before you know it.
Oh God, no. Lucy could do that for me. Definitely not.
Not to do. I know a few people that have done it and, amazing, but for me, that's one thing I just want to forget about until it comes.
What, your bikini?
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually, she makes them quite early for me. So I mean like months and months in advance. So I know that I've got this bikini, and like when I go for my fitting, I can't be like fat for it. So yeah, I kind of do it for the bikini, I always say. But I know what you mean. It's just the last thing you want to worry about.
Yeah, exactly.
Amelia, your teeth are so amazing. Have you had them whitened?
I
You do
have.
have lovely teeth.
I have.
Are they all yours?
So I've had, they're all my teeth, but basically I didn't have straight teeth that way on 4 of my teeth. Well, 2 of my teeth really. So I had composite bonding, which is kind of like, like a filling.
Yes,
just added just to square my teeth off, but
yeah, I think Kiki also had composites like done, but yeah, you've got lovely teeth. I want to go to Turkey and get my teeth done. I wanted to get it done this year, but might have to be next year.
Yeah, but don't they like? That's quite intrusive what they do, isn't it? They file your teeth down to like.
Yeah, they're like Aston's had them done. My friend Hayley Clough's had them done. Like
Oh, I saw Hayley's. Yeah, they do look
I
amazing.
loved it. And I'd probably go to that place as well, knowing that like they were like good and stuff. So
Why not? Do it.
Why not? Save a bit of, well, I'd say I save a bit of money, but I'm on furlough.
We did have another question from Kat. How many times have you competed with Pure Elite?
Oh, I think I can still count it on one hand. Right, Worlds 2017, UK Championships 2018, Worlds 2018, and Worlds 2019. So only 4 times.
So I've competed with Pure Elite.
Hey, Aston.
Twice?
Aston said do it.
There you go.
I definitely am.
Yeah, twice. So I've done 3 shows in total, and then 2 of those have been with Pure Elite. My last 2 shows.
Oh, yeah. So twice with Pure Elite. Yeah. So in total, I've competed 5 times, which is it's not actually that much when you like look at competitors that've been doing it for years and years and years, like Kate Errington, like all the IFBB pros, and lots of people have done it loads.
What else have we got?
Got loads. I've got a few on my Instagram actually. Let's go on to that now.
Stuart, Tank, stop touching your face.
Did you touch your face? I don't even know.
No, cheers, Stuart. I will not touch my face again.
Ever. Robin Hatton put, if you could pick people to place in the worlds, who would you pick and why? So I don't know if everyone knows this, but me and Amelia have judged and will probably judge in the future as well. So
how are we supposed to answer that question?
I don't know. What I was thinking is like, it doesn't matter if you know someone or not. It depends on, I mean, bloody the Queen could walk on stage, or Britney Spears, or whoever, and I mean, if they don't have the best physique for that category, then they're not going to win. Does that make sense? It all depends on the day. You see people on social media coming up to like a competition, and you think, yeah, they look great, but then on the day, 3 other people could outdo them in physique and posing and that. So you really can't call it like that, I don't think.
No, and I think it's when someone's just definitely got the whole package, it makes them stand out. So someone can have, you know, a really great physique, but just be so wooden on stage and done their hair wrong, and you know, it does depend on the audience as well. So tricky question that, but yeah, you're right.
Depends on the lineup, whoever comes out in that category at the time, really. Because the thing is, you could have one category, somebody comes out and they're insane, but then they could come out in another category and then they don't quite make the cut then.
Yeah.
There's different people. So I bet that would be, it's not like, oh yeah, I want Amelia to win. She ain't good enough. She ain't good enough, right?
Happy, sister. What else did you get?
I got a few actually. How competitive are you outside of bodybuilding?
I'm very competitive.
Oh God, me too. I think you have to be.
Yeah, I remember when I ran the London Marathon in 2013. I didn't
really doing that. I couldn't.
I really train properly for it. I think the furthest that I ran was 15 miles, and I was doing it for charity because I'd actually got a ballot place. But I thought if I'm only probably ever going to do it once, so I'll run for charity. So I kind of did bits and bobs here and there, and then I remember on the last, I think it was the last 7K, you get your like what they call like MI kind of stats at the end of the race, and at the last 7K, I remember I could see the gherkin, and you're on kind of the home stretch, and I was so motivated to just finish the race that I think it was 1,300 people that I overtook, and only 7 people passed me, because I was just like, I've just got to do this. And
That's crazy.
Yeah, and I've got to get under 5 hours. So
Come on, girl.
I think when I want to be, I can be. But equally, I'm quite laid back in that if I'm not bothered about something, then I just won't fight for it. But if I want it, I'll do everything I can to get it.
Yeah.
What about you?
That's why you're like, you've done so well in your job, because you're like quite high up in your job, and that I think it comes into everything, not just sports, if that makes sense.
Mm.
You want to succeed in everything. But I'm so competitive. Like, I swear I make up like competitions in my head all the time. Nobody knows about but me. It could be any.
It's a good way to be, though.
I know. It's a bit, yeah. I can't help it. But I'm not a sore loser, I don't think, anyway.
I think what I'm succeeding at is being a couch potato and eating more chocolate than I should.
Do you know what? I've still got my Easter egg, and I've got all my mum like got me an Easter egg and a little bucket as well. She's so sweet, bless her.
Aww.
But it's all still there. I've noticed that I have not been snacking, and like you said, like forgetting to eat and stuff like that. Like, if I was at work, like all of that chocolate would have been gone in a day, easily.
You lose structure being at home, don't you? Like, because I always think when I'm at work at like 10:30, 11, it's time for a meal.
Yeah, you do though.
Like 1 o'clock, and I think all I've had is a bowl of porridge.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna start setting my alarm actually. Do I want to do that? If you still got it, then you don't need it. I will have it. Oh, what, my egg? It's the toast chocolate orange one.
That is my fave.
Mine too. Mine too.
Orange.
I don't think I'll give that away anytime soon. Let me see other questions I got.
Seeing if we've just missed any.
Oh, what, on there?
Yeah.
What's the best advice you could give to a beginner runner for outside other than treadmill?
Get a good pair of shoes, good pair of trainers.
That's true. That's true. And keep going, because the other day I done 5K and it was rubbish time, but I was so glad that I finished it. And then I thought, do you know what? I want to keep on doing this. So just keep on doing it. Never give up. I think, and then it just becomes routine, doesn't it? So yeah, good trainers. Always like make time to do it. So whether it's in the morning or whatever. And also kind of map your route before you go.
Yeah, mix it up as well. Nothing worse than running the same roads, and you need to make it interesting, I think. That's why I used to love running in London, because I could run from East London, where I lived, to kind of West London, like straight through Oxford Circus, and I would see St. Paul's and everything.
Go out, have house, then run home.
Quick wine on the way home.
Some Prosecco. Oh God, imagine. Hang on, did we miss anyone along the side?
That's a really good question. If you could meet a dead celebrity, who would it be? I'd have to say Michael Jackson, because he's just a legend.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I saw the show Thriller a few months ago. That was amazing. If you haven't seen it, you just need to go and see it.
In the theatre?
Yeah, it's so good.
Oh no, that does look good. I don't know, that's a really hard question. I'm really bad at knowing who's dead.
Oh, we can move on.
Yeah, let's just move on.
Can either of you sing? No, I can't.
I can car sing and drown myself out.
What about the shower? You better sing it in the shower or in the car?
Car, definitely.
Because you can hear the music.
Yeah, exactly. So I can't hear myself. I'm terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Judy's asked, best advice for a beginner bikini fitness model. Best advice. I think make sure you've covered every aspect in terms of.
Where did Amelia go? Am I still live? Am I still live? I don't know where she went. I'll carry on with that question. Hopefully she pops back in. So like she said, like covering all aspects. Do research. I think it's always good to go and see a show to know exactly what you're I think I'm still live. I have no idea. Can somebody tell me if I'm still live, man? She is gone. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're still live. Sorry, guys. So yeah, the beginner, any beginner actually, no matter what competition you do, or category you do, is just to make sure everything's like covered. Like, I think the one thing that I didn't actually realise, and I went to see a show, but I didn't realise that you needed to have posing coaching. Like, I actually didn't. I didn't know that existed until I went to see my bikini designer, and she's like, "Yeah, so who's doing your posing?" I was like, "Me." I'm so glad that I went. Like, she said to me to go to somebody. But yeah, ask lots of like questions from like past competitors and that. And yeah, just be prepared. It is takes over your life for a short amount of time, but it's all worth it. Host has joined the broadcast. Don't know if anyone else is going to pop back in. Maybe she'll pop back in. Wait, she's back.
I actually don't know what happened there. It just kicked me off.
Everyone's like, I was like, is she there? Am I still live? I don't know.
I was talking and my screen just went off. I thought, oh, handy.
Yeah, you were saying about best advice for beginner bikini model.
Yeah, I think going back to what I said about who inspired me, I remember her saying in her story, make sure you get a good coach, make sure you don't neglect posing, and choose like the right kind of bikini for you. And I think starting as a beginner, knowing those key things, like I think sets you out to know what you need to at least cover. Even if the first time you compete you don't succeed, you can just work on the feedback that you've been given for whatever reason, but you definitely need to cover off obviously having a good physique, being with someone who can coach you right, and posing. I know Stuart talked loads about posing.
Huge thing. I was just saying when you left is that when I first decided I was going to compete, I went to get my bikini fit in, and Lucy, like bikini designer, went to me and she was like, "Oh, so who's doing your posing?" And I was like, "Me." I didn't even like know anything about it, and she was like, "No, Jade, you need to go see someone." I went to Hayley Clough, and I'm so glad I did. Otherwise, I would have looked like a complete idiot. Like big time. Big time. What's your favourite exercise?
Oh,
That's quite a vast question.
It
So
used
many.
to be a squat, but like right now I'm trying to practice wide grip pull-ups. So I don't know
Oh yeah.
how good you are at those, but for me, I've not got that strength to pull my entire body up. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to work on that at the minute, and I'm actually really enjoying it. I think it's like squats. I remember I used to be really afraid of that area in the gym and not being able to put the bar back on the rack. But as I started to do it more, like I loved it, and I think now I've identified another weak area that I'm just trying to, not to get big, but I just want to be able to know I can do it.
Yeah. No, they're really hard actually as well. Wide grips pull-ups.
How many can you do?
To be honest, I haven't done them in a while. It's just like, you know, when something's not that part of your plan. I'd say I'd hope that I could still do 10 now.
That's what I'm working towards. That's my goal.
Yeah, that's my goal.
I'm using is it TRX things? They're like the
Yes, yeah, I've got some actually
Yeah,
in my bedroom.
and because obviously they move, it's so much harder to try and, do you know what I mean?
Pull yourself up so you don't have a bar.
No, so I'm hoping that when the gym's open and I go back onto a solid bar, it'd be a lot easier. But
You'd be like, wait.
take me out. So I
Easy.
any woman that can do those because they're tough.
Definitely. Favourite holiday destination? You've been quite a lot of places.
I'd have to say Sydney. Loved Sydney.
Oh,
Yeah, my brother lives there. So we visited
nice.
a couple of years ago. I mean, I love Bali as well. But I'd have to say Sydney. If it wasn't so far away, I'd live there.
Yeah.
I love it there.
No. See, I mean, I'm gutted that we're not going to Australia. I've always wanted to go, but
Yeah, it's
never been. But
far.
hopefully
It's a
one day.
whole way on the plane.
Yeah.
What
I
about
don't
you?
know. I don't know. I don't really have a favourite one, I don't think.
Somewhere hot.
I like going to skiing places just because it's beautiful. But I quite liked Seattle. My family lived in Seattle.
I've never been.
Pardon? No, I went. I went for Christmas actually. So it was so American-y. Like we woke up Christmas morning and it was snowing. Like it was just like proper Christmas. It was great. She just said we will be going to Australia in 2021. Whoop, whoop.
Well, there you go.
So, yes, that should be fun.
Chloe said the t-shirt challenge you done with Ollie looks so easy, but I tried to do it and I couldn't do it. Also, you won, not Ollie. Thank you.
I thought that. I will actually say that to you.
Thank you. Do you know what? It was actually Zoe that I saw do it, and I was like, we've got to try this. But
Yeah.
we did it so that your t-shirts were kind of the wrong way round, so that whilst
You flip it over.
because I see loads of people doing it where they're all ready to go with their arms. So we thought we'd try and make it a bit harder, but yeah, it hurt my arms actually.
No, you did actually win, but you just didn't take your feet off the wall.
I know, I'd call it a draw, to be honest. Gutted.
Next one. Next one, you will.
I think this is one for you. Best glute exercise. You got glutes of a goddess.
Oh, I wish I did.
Yeah.
Glute. Okay, the ones that I like, that I really feel it, are Bulgarian split squats and Nordic drops. They are so hard. They are so hard. What about you?
I love a lunge and definitely glute bridges. I think because I don't do them that often,
Yeah.
they burn. So I always put them into my training plan for the day. Like they definitely burn. So I always think, oh, they must be doing some good. But
they're always like, I just hate the fact of like getting under the bar, because sometimes the bars aren't like big enough. Get under, so you have to lift them up.
Stu wants to say, where's your tiara?
It's here. You know where it is. Well, I don't know why. It's not like he's ever been in my room. I don't know why I said that.
Put it on.
I'm going to put it on. It's there.
Aww.
In all her glory. I'm sorry, but like, it's just so pretty.
Do you know, I'm gutted that you now get them if you win your pro category for bikini.
Yes, because you would have got one.
It's devastating.
Devastating.
Maybe I'll just have to compete again to try and get one.
Exactly.
Thinker.
Which one is my favourite? Both of them are my favourite. Yeah, I couldn't choose. I don't know. I do like this one because it's a bit unusual though.
Love that one.
And nobody else has got that one, so.
I think that would be your favourite then by the sounds of it. Do it demanding that you pick one.
No, I just did actually. The world's one. It's got
Bosh.
jade green in it.
Why are you private on Instagram, Amelia? I tried to follow you. Number of reasons. Just tried to keep my Instagram a bit private, just for different reasons. But this is the trouble that I have now. People that request to follow me just get kind of lost in my follower requests. Everyone that follows me at the minute is because of my fitness journey before, a few years ago. So I will try and dig your username out and I will find you so that you can follow me, seeing as you are a pure elite family member.
Yeah. It's like, I do get like why you'd go private 100%. But it's just like, what I don't understand about Instagram is all these like bots and people that follow you. Like, I don't know how to get rid of those.
Yeah, I don't know where they come from actually. But I had a lot of people following me for the wrong reasons, so I just, I'm sure I've got some weirdos on my followers, but at least they all followed me from when they saw me competing and stuff. So, Josh, I think you should both compete again. Don't know when, but let's have a show where everyone competes. Backstage would be sick. Like that would be amazing.
That'd be so much fun.
Worlds. What Worlds was it? 2018? Was it that one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. And yeah, there's an awful picture of me and you at the ball afterwards.
Oh God, there's about 100 of me.
Awful.
Crisps and Janine holding me up on chairs whilst I'm trying to dance on the table.
It got messy. Didn't you have a photo shoot the next day?
Oh yeah, I got up at I got up at 6 to drive home.
No. I can't believe you did that.
Actually, I drove from Kent to High Wycombe at like 6 in the morning. But that was actually one of my favourite days ever in life. It was just such a good buzz. It was just great. Because Josh, I think we definitely need to do that. We all need to kind of agree which show we're all going to do.
Yeah, that would be good. Generally my fave show.
One massive piss up after as well. But Stuart, you need to get a better dinner in because that stew was,
Oh yeah.
It go down well.
I don't know what it was this last year. I was talking to so many people at the ball last year, that I didn't actually dance on the dance floor or eat anything.
What, the one just gone?
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't even I was just, I just talk so much. Well, I do anyway.
I remember that everyone just got hammered that night. It was great.
It was great. After how long?
No.
I hope you both compete again. Thank you for being an inspiration. Oh, that's nice.
Oh, thank you. Josh, genuinely my favourite show. Fact. Darren, who inspired you? Talked a bit about that earlier, didn't we? I was inspired by someone who had done the same, that posted an article online. Jade was inspired by a breakup, which is an even better reason.
Yep. To be fair, they've all been my favourite shows because you keep on winning, Josh.
Josh is unbeatable.
Unbeatable.
No, to be fair, he puts the graft in. No wonder he wins.
Not exactly.
Should we take a few more? I don't even know how long we've been on now.
No idea. I don't know. We don't actually have a timer, so I don't know if we've bored anyone. End of ball this year, High Wycombe, 25th of October. Right, put that in your diary and my diary.
Oh, I'll be there.
What's the theme? I'm pretty sure you did tell me already. I don't know if I'm allowed to say. Did you release it?
I remember. Gold.
Yeah.
Hey,
Emily.
Missed this. Well, what else have you been doing? Fuming.
Excuses.
Only joking. Should Should we take like 1 or 2 more questions and then we'll leave everyone in peace? I don't know if we
Yeah. If anyone's got any.
You've been on for 65 minutes. Well,
Good timing. Marvel theme. That would actually be quite funny. Who would you go as?
Oh, I'd go as Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy. You know that little tree? I am Groot. So fucking.
That'd be so funny.
Oh, what about you?
I have no idea. I don't know. What's that rock man? You know, the one that turns into rocks?
Oh,
What's he called?
I don't know. Josh will know.
Yeah, I don't even know. I get confused. I didn't know there was Marvel and whatever the other one is. Very confusing.
Or maybe I'm just getting confused. God knows. Oh, this is a really good question from Dan. Where in the world would you like to do a show? Miami. That's right.
Oh, yeah, Miami would be nice. Or even
Josh.
like the Maldives.
The Maldives. You would not want to compete being there.
Why?
You'd be like, where's my pina colada?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, that's true. I wanted to do fancy dresses, but guys, pussy out. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, well, that's
Actually, no.
let them look like a twat.
You've got to take the lead. Gotta tell them.
Did you ever have days on prep where you thought, I don't know if I can do this? If so, what did you do to get through?
Cried.
Yeah, threw a tantrum. Said I don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
I'm over it.
Every single prep. What's the point? I'm gonna lose.
Do you know what? I only got those moments a couple of times, and then I think once you go have an early night, the next day you're like, why was I such a melt about that? And you feel bad the next day.
I had a complete meltdown about what I wanted the colour of my nails to be, like during prep. I'm not even joking, you know, when you're like cry so much that you can't breathe. And like my sister was like, Jade, you need to like have like a cup of coffee or something and chill out. I'm like, you're right. I don't know why I'm like crying about this. But I don't know, you just need to let it out. I think it's good if you've got somebody to talk about it. Quite often it is hard. I don't know if anyone else feels like this, but a lot of people in your normal everyday life, like your family and people at work, don't really want to talk about prep. Like they're just not interested or don't understand. So it's quite nice if you do have like somebody else from the competing world that you can just have a little cry to, have a little meltdown to, let it out, and on to the next. Don't always believe your own mind. You can do this.
Yes. I'm loving this fancy dress chat, by the way. No fancy dress, no entry. Well, there you go.
Oh, yeah. That'll be good. Fancy dresses.
I'm not coming unless Stuart changes the theme to fancy dress, and I'm coming as Groot. I'm
gonna Google Groot just so.
Oh, he's so cute. Stuart, okay, 2021 we'll do fancy dress. Deal.
Yay.
But to be honest, baby Groot is what I was thinking because he's cute.
Okay, let me put baby Groot in.
Do you know what? I've had dinner. You're starving?
Yeah, but how long ago was that?
Found him?
Yeah, he is quite cute.
Wait to hear him speak. Look.
Aww. How would you do that, though?
I have no idea.
You'd have to like.
I'll call up Tiger Lily.
Yeah, just like that.
But what to me?
The hell? But remember, what happens at the ball stays at the ball.
Yeah.
Always.
I just don't want to be pictured with any crisps. That would be a great start for me.
My God. Like, after the ball this year, I had everyone back at my flat, but we decided to, on the walk like from the venue to like our Airbnb, me, Shelley and Charlie decided that we'd take a shortcut and ended up climbing into this private drive, like where
I've
there's
not
houses.
heard about this.
And in this like private like little estate thing, there was on the fences there was that graffiti paint, like tar. So like all of our dresses, mine and Shelley's dresses were covered in tar. Our hands, Charlie was wearing like white trousers, they were covered. So we went over one, went through the little like estate, and then there was another fence. So we got back to ours, and like the guys that didn't took the long way round, they ended up getting back to ours quicker anyway, because we had to like climb all over these.
Well, what's the moral of the story here then, Jade?
Check if it's got tar on before you climb it.
There you go.
Honestly, my sister had the scour, you know, that scourer, the metal scourer and stuff. She was like literally like scrubbing my hands and like feet to get this stuff off. It was quite funny.
Not good.
Purely was not liable for our behaviour.
Do we have any final questions before we leave everyone in peace?
Darren said, have you watched Tiger King? Stand up.
Yeah.
Yes, she has.
I think you two have set the record beating Tom Coleman for the longest life.
Well, what can we say?
Wow.
He can't win everything.
All right, well, should we shut up now then?
Yeah, we shall shut up. Well, it's been a pleasure.
Yeah. Last time I saw you was Dublin.
No, yeah, it was as well, and that was good.
That was another messy night.
Oh my God, it was the day after that was the struggle, and I had no voice,
Yeah.
which I'm losing again now.
Oh, well, thanks everyone for dialing in and your questions.
Yay. And yeah, thank you everyone. Have a good one.
Bye.
See you soon. Take care.